Okay. We have added all the logic we wanted in this app, and there's just one thing I forgot to let you do, is that we have this entire anonymous class here, and we actually need to go and call this class in. So you will see right under the onCreate view, it says new load cities.execute. That executes this class. So your weather won't work without that. So just make sure you add this line of code right above return view to execute this class so we can actually get the cities to pass to the weather. Okay, and the weather method is actually called inside this class as well. The next thing that we need to do for this to work is we have to go into the main activity and we have to add the fragment. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, we have to add the fragment. So we have to go into our setup view pager method and we have to go add the city weather fragment and we have to give the tab a name. You might get an error on your Fuse location provider client where it says add permissions, and you can just click on the bubble and add the permissions. And this is something that's new to Android 4. That wasn't a problem before because we actually do ask for the permissions earlier in the app. Okay, right, so we can now run this and it should work. Okay, this is still the previous version of the app that I've tested. So we'll just get a minute for the app to reload. As you can see, the Gradle is still building at the bottom here. And while that happens, we can just refresh ourselves that Android Studio is going to go bonkers. Okay, let's just wait for this little app to load. You can see it working here as well, but I'd like you to see the full app. There we go, the installer started. So while that happens, just so that we remember, we went into retrofit and we adapted the endpoint so that we could connect to openweather.org and pass city name with the Q query string. And as it asks for an openweather.org, we pass the app ID and the units, and we created a raw zip folder, which we stored our zipped cities in. We then, in the city weather fragment, go and create an anonymous class which extends a simple async task, which is a library we pulled in, and we tell it that it will be accepting a string, much like the other async tasks we've been using. We then find our data in the raw folder, we unzip it, and we start reading to it, and we buffer it because it's quite big. And then we return the city name. We very next have a method that uses that very same city name to find the weather for us. Okay, so you'll see we have string city here and we pass in the city so we can find the weather by city. So this app is up and running. This is the system UI that's giving us grief again. This emulator is just not happy. So there's the today weather. We click on daily weather. There's our 5-day weather. And if we go click on city weather, it won't show the panel right immediately. We have to come and search for a city. So it says enter a city's name. We can go enter a city. Let's look for Durban. And if you press enter, as long as it finds Durban, just give it a minute. If you press enter, it should come up for Durban. Did I misspell Durban there? Oh, it's not finding Durban. Okay, it did find London, so I probably misspelled Durban. So there's London, it's got clear skies. Let's try Cape Town. I should really fix the way this displays. And there is Cape Town. We've got scattered clouds. And let's see if we can finally get Durban to show. I hope you saw the little toast there that told us that it could not find the city error 404, which you should know very well by now. Let's try Durban again. There we go. Durban is 17.73 degrees Celsius. It's a clear sky and it's 8:39 on a Tuesday. Okay, there we go. That is the end of our little weather app. Actually, no, I'm lying. We still have to add some social media in there, which I'll do in the next video.